What's happening, Chief? Stop seeking approval. The only approval you should be seeking is your own. And before we get into that, I just want to say I'm still ill, and we will be getting back to the old style of videos, especially, hopefully, tomorrow. But hey, you gotta enjoy this while it lasts. It's my day off today, and hey, maybe we'll come back to this style of video at some point, because I'm sure life will throw more illnesses at me, like probably get COVID or something. Does that even still exist? I don't know. Coffee though masks the pain. Chief. Approval is a funny thing, because I actually do believe that seeking approval can be a good thing if it's for the right people. If it's for someone you respect, you want to be, you want to make friends with, you see them as valuable, then yes, seeking approval isn't necessarily bad. It's when it drives you insane. Because sometimes we want to do things for other people because we know that it's a nice thing. We know that they will like it, they will approve, and they will see us in a higher vein. But the thing is about approval is it's just validation, and it runs out. It runs out, especially when it comes from other people. And whether you're seeking approval is you want people to tell you you're attractive, you're good at your job, it's never enough. Because constant validation, it's like a stream of coffee or something that gives you a little 15-minute high. Constant validation will keep your ego up, but as soon as it stops, all those nice words don't mean anything anymore. I'll give you an example. I've just started my new job. I've been doing it for a couple of weeks, and I've been getting really good feedback. The boss man even said to me, he said, I don't tell this to usual people. I don't tell this to everyone. And I don't want you to tell this to everyone, because if you tell people I've said this to you, they might get upset that I haven't said it to them, but I think you're doing really well, and the business has been doing really well since you've been there. And this job isn't my purpose, this is my purpose, right? And you know what I felt? My first instinct was to ask him if he really meant that, if he was just saying that, to dig deeper, to get more validation, to get him to say more. I felt nothing. Even though that's exactly what I want to hear, that's exactly what I do there. It may not be my purpose, but while I'm there, I give it 100%. And I want that validation, I want them to respect me, but it's like, I keep craving more and more. You know? Where will that take me if I keep seeking the validation? If I want to be their best supervisor ever, which I could definitely be, but what, am I going to stay there and give them extra hours, not feed myself, not hydrate? Stay there and because they approve of me so much, go and be the manager and the fucking head whatever of that restaurant, which is not my purpose, and that would take so much out of me. But hey, I'd be in a good position and I'd be getting their approval. But is that what I want to be doing? The only approval you should be seeking is your own. For the last year, a year is May to me. So previously, before May, I spent a lot of time at a different restaurant that was incredibly high standards. And I joined there knowing it would just be to pay the bills while I set up this channel, while I work on this. And by the way, thank you for joining me on this journey. I know this is going to do well, and patience is just knowing it's going to happen. Mainly because I keep attracting valuable people like yourself. Got a bit sidetracked there, that's my weird ass brain. But what I was saying is I spent too much time at this place, and I got distracted, and I didn't get respect straight away. I had to earn it, but I got so focused on getting the approval of these people that I respected that it took away from my health, and I realized that I was losing my approval. I wasn't going to the gym as much because I literally couldn't, 14-hour days. I wasn't eating as much because I literally couldn't. I was losing weight. I was feeling unhealthy. All for moments of gratification. And now I'm picking up the pieces from that, and that's fine, because mentally I grew myself, and it is exactly what I needed at the time. But I'm fucking through, and pardon my language there, but I am through. I need to stop swearing, I'm gonna get shadow banned, but I am through prioritizing other people's approval. Now, while I'm at the job, sure, I'll do what I need to do. I will try and do it to the best of my ability. I'm not going to go there and do whatever I like. Like, I want to be the best supervisor within reason. But the moment it starts taking away from my actual health, no. This is the priority. When I'm not ill again, gym is the priority. Bulking up is the priority. Do you know what I mean? And what I'm trying to tell you, Chief, is stop seeking approval, because it's a dead end. Well, no, it's not. It's a never-ending trap of just, even if you get it, it'll never be enough, because it's addictive. You feel like you're onto something, but the only approval you need is yourself, man. Because that's who's in control of your life. These donnies that can give you 10 seconds of approval, they're steering you towards their idea of what life should be. Their purpose, which might align with you to some extent, but it never will fully. Even with your best friends, they should be people that support you, but even seeking their approval too much. Do things first, see if they approve later. And if they really don't approve, if it's like morally ambiguous, then yeah, maybe think about it, but do things first, seek approval later. If you approve of your direction, just go in it, man. If I sat here, do you know where I'd be if I always waited for approval? For other people's approval. Do you know where I'd be in life? I wouldn't be in this city. I'd probably still be back in my hometown. It's not my home anymore. Probably still living with my parents. And I've encouraged my friends to do the same. When I came to move to the city from uni, my friend's mum she's lovely, but she was, without knowing it, really not supporting my friend, because all she could think about is all the reasons it could go wrong. No, come back, live with home. And it was just because she was dealing with her fear of losing her child, of him growing up. She wanted to nurture him, and mothers are like this. They don't know, especially for young men, that young men can't listen to their mum past a certain age, because otherwise they'll stop growing. We need to go out there in the world and tackle it, right? But she kept putting ideas into his head, like, how are you going to finance it? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Basically subconsciously telling him that he won't be able to make it happen. Long story short, she didn't approve of him coming here, but now he's made it happen. And I can guarantee you she respects him way more. I know she does. He's putting on his own show. He's an actor. He's putting on his own show. I'm incredibly proud of him. My brother. If he just tried to focus on approval, where would he be? We might not even still be friends, you know what I'm saying? So, look, approval's not bad. Sometimes seeking approval in little doses can be good, if you know it aligns with you. But just think about what you're doing in life. Do you approve? Chief, I hope you're having a fantastic time. When you see this, what are you eating? Is it seasoned? I've been getting ill quite a lot recently, you know. Maybe I'm going to get it checked out. Maybe there's something going on. Or maybe there's just a lot going around. But illness or not, I always stay driven. There ain't no stopping me. Slow or not, there's always progress. Can't stop my drive, Chief. Have a fantastic rest of your week, day. I'll see you tomorrow, of course. And say less. Do more. Hasta luego.